We have done it. We have done it. We have done it. We've done it.
All righty.
Reverend Errol Victor's name is on the ballot.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robert Burns, back with Sound Off Louisiana, and Miss Belinda Parker Brown, along with Mr. Charlie Lincoln. They have just completed the qualifying for Pastor Errol Victor, and I'm going to let Miss Parker Brown take it over. As you know, we've done several features wherein she has provided an enormous amount of information with regard to Pastor Victor, and I'm going to briefly just zoom in here. Just completed the qualifying papers for the 5th Congressional District from the state of Louisiana to be the representative in Washington, D.C. Now, many of you would know that Luke Letlow recently won the actual election against, in the runoff, Lance Harris. But unfortunately, as most of you would realize, Mr. Letlow unfortunately passed away, calling for this special election, and he has just qualified. So, Miss Belinda Parker Brown, why don't you take it away and let everybody know what's going on today.
I just want the people of Louisiana to know that it's official. Errol Victor Sr. is on the ballot. He has been qualified for the 5th Congressional District of the United States House. And I'm so excited. So look forward. I want everyone to support this campaign. It's time for us to know the real truth about what's going on here in the state of Louisiana when it comes to people that have been wrongfully convicted, and the state have to get it right, all the way right, for Reverend Errol Victor Sr.
All righty, well, how about you, Mr. Charlie Lincoln? Would understand that Lincoln Parish up in North Louisiana, there's some association there, or would you like to elaborate on what your...
Lincoln Parish in Louisiana is named after one of my ancestors, Benjamin Lincoln.
Oh, very good.
Anyhow,
well,
that's not why I'm here.
Right, so you want to go ahead and...
What I'm here is to talk about the motto of Louisiana. Focus in on this for a second. Mm-hmm. It's union, justice, and confidence. And what we have in Louisiana is a crisis of confidence in justice. There is no greater problem in this state. There is no greater disaster in this state than the degree to which the courts in this state, and unfortunately some other states of the Union also, but in Louisiana in particular, we have one of the worst court systems. I am here speaking for a man who should be free to stand here and talk to you in person. I am standing here for a man who is innocent, but she's talking about the hell of prison. The hell of prison is nothing compared to the hell of being convicted for murder of your own child on politically motivated grounds, financially motivated grounds. There is nothing that they can do to your body compared to that kind of injustice to your name and your soul. This is why we, Linda and I, came up with the idea to run Pastor Victor for Congress, because injustice is an American disease. It is particularly acute in Louisiana, but he is in Catahoula County right now for no reason. It is unjust. We can have no confidence. The motto of Louisiana is dead in the water unless we stand up right now and come together to elect a man from prison to Congress. Now, under the United States Constitution, even a valid felony conviction is not a grounds for disqualification for office. If he is elected, he will also be subject to the immunity to speak to Congress, which is afforded to every legislative member of Congress. He will be able to speak, and he needs to speak, and we are going to be talking for him until he can speak for himself. But what Lloyd said a few moments ago about the criminal justice system and the financial justice system is part of this campaign also. We are here to campaign against the injustice of big finance that indirectly sponsors the prison system in the United States. We are here to liberate Prison Planet. The heart of Prison Planet in the United States is Louisiana. And there is no greater crusade that we can have than to free this innocent man who was wrongfully convicted when the judge who presided over his case financially and directly profited from his incarceration. How? Because Pastor Victor was no ordinary man. He was a very successful real estate developer and contractor. He was a multimillionaire. He was everything that the American dream embodies. He was competing with the husband of the judge who sentenced him. This is an outrage. This is an outrage. And I'll tell you another outrage. The appeal for the denial of recusal has been sitting in the Louisiana Supreme Court for 5 years, 6 years? I'm not sure. It has been sitting there and they have not ruled on it, which is further sign of the intense corruption of this state. We are here to fight that. We are here, victory for Victor.
Victory for Victor.
Yeah, that's good.
All righty. Well, I wanted to thank you for coming out today.